Insurance Company of America presents a special report by CBS News.
Adelante, cubano, que Cuba premiará nuestro heroísmo, pues somos soldados que vamos a la patria libertad.
This is the Sierra Maestra, 200 miles of jungle on Cuba's southern coast. These are the jungle fighters, the rebels of Sierra Maestra. This is their story. CBS newsman Robert Tabor. He walked 150 miles into these jungles to get this story. So did CBS News cameraman Wendell Hoffman. This is the edge of the jungle. The undergrowth gets thicker as you head into the mountains.
I'm Bob Tabor, and this is the beginning, or almost the beginning, of a long uphill journey. Ours was a challenging but simple assignment, not to explore the maze of Cuban politics, instead to penetrate the maze of jungle mountains in eastern Cuba and to find a rebel leader named Fidel Castro, the man the Cuban government says isn't there. However, surrounding these mountains, some of the government's best troops. This, then, is the story of how we evaded 3,000 of those Cuban soldiers to join the rebels, to climb the remote Sierra Maestra mountains, and to interview Castro on top of the highest mountain in Cuba. Rebels slipped us through government roadblocks stretched across Cuba, and here we are afoot 24 hours later in the Sierra Maestra. With us, these two hardy women, revolutionary leaders hunted throughout Cuba. A rugged road for a woman, or for that matter, a man. Now we are moving in the daylight, but for the first 48 hours, we dared move only at night. Even here, we are not beyond reach of Batista's soldiers. This was a rebel patrol that literally ran over the mountains for 7 hours, thinking we needed to be rescued. A report had reached Castro's headquarters that we had been captured. Actually, we almost had been captured, but we escaped by hiding in the camouflage of the jungle. The patrol had had orders to rescue us at any cost. Our small party now had its first armed escort, its first chance to fight back if ambushed by any of those 3,000 Batista troops in the area. An occasional stop at what passes for civilization in the jungle, the thatched hut of a campesino or local farmer. And a welcome stop, as Wendell can testify.
150 miles, mostly uphill. Me and rags for my aching feet. And that blister isn't the only one on the expedition. The leader of the rescue patrol, Camilo, is apprehensive and keeps us moving. The climbing seems endless. Uphill is a torture, but on the level we keep pace with the Cubans, even though we are each toting 75 pounds of camera equipment. The guns smuggled in or taken away from Batista's soldiers. Frankly, I often wish they'd been more careful with those loaded rifles. Raul Castro, the rebel leader's brother, wearing the American helmet, shows us how to get fresh water from the jungle. On the first cut, the water will not run, but chop out a length, and with patience, you can drink your fill or fill your canteen. After our narrow escape from capture, fewer rests, greater haste to reach the rebel camp. With protection, we move openly into the daylight, and Bob spots Castro's camp lookouts.